Oh, come on, there's reds. Get it? Yeah. Got it? Or no? Yeah. Come on, let's go. Oh, there's a giant shark. No. Leave it. Leave it. Let me try to get you. Oh, it's happening, bro. What's going on, guys? Good morning. I'm out here again, and today I am gonna do something different. I have this bad boy right here, which is a Moken 10. I did not buy this, buddy of mine bought it and left it with me, and I'm gonna do a little review on it today. It's a lot smaller than what I'm used to, so on top of that, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit of a challenge, because I don't get to bring all my gear in it because it's small and it will be cramped in there. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna do an actual fishing review with it. So I'm gonna try it out, see how it goes, see how much space I have, and you know, kind of share that with you. And then because it's so small, what I'm gonna do today is actually bring one rod. That's it, not the 4 that I normally bring. Sometimes I even bring 5, so it's just easier to, you know, just have your lures ready and then just switch rods when you want to switch styles. So today I'm only gonna have one, and I'm only gonna have 3 lures. So what I'm going out with is 1 topwater lure, 1 paddle tail, and 1 shrimp to go on the bottom. So I'm going with a gulp shrimp, a Slam Shady 2.0, and a Yuzuri 3DB. Those 3, and I'm gonna try it out. Right now there's no water, it's so low right now, which is gonna be good because I want to see what that prop is gonna draft and how much, I mean, I'm gonna get stuck out there. So I want to see how it goes, and I'm gonna share that with you and set that up. I'm gonna get my camera set up so you can see it, you know, how I'm gonna set this up and get everything ready to go, and maybe even catch some fish. So let's go. All right, let's get started with this. Very important. First things first, otherwise it's impossible. Let's go. Definitely a lot lighter than any of my kayaks, so that helps. And it has a built-in wheel on the back that you can slide it down. So that's pretty good. Let's get this seat, and it's a pretty sturdy seat right there, and the prop, they both come out easily. Protein snacks and coffee. That's not WD-40. All right, guys, I think I'm ready. We got as much stuff as we can on this. This kayak holds 450 pounds, which is insane because it's only a 10-foot kayak, but it's pretty sturdy. I like it. There's not a whole lot of space for storage. I put a bunch of stuff already under my seat there. There's my bump board, there's my tackle, little smaller tackle box. I did not bring my lure box because I'm only gonna need those two right there, which is the 2.0 Slam Shady and the Gulp Shrimp. And I already have my Yozuri lure tied up, so I will have to be like, you know, tying things as I'm using them. So it's okay, I have more leader line in case I run out of it, but we should be all set. And I'm gonna put this in the water right now and see how it goes. But it does help having a little wheel on the back. Got my cushion, and then I'm gonna head out. Let me get this in the water, take all this stuff out of the way. I wish I had a little, some sort of like pocket to put stuff in. Like they could have put something here or on that side. Maybe the next version will have something like that. But for now, that's all we got. Let's get on it. See how it goes. Okay. And my friend that owns this kayak, it's pretty heavy. So if he can, and he did flip once, but after he flipped, he got used to it and he was fine. So hopefully I'll be fine too. There is no paddle holder or anything like that on this, so you have to get creative with it. Try to figure out how this one goes. There it goes. It goes down like that. Boom. There is a little bungee cord there. I don't know what this is for. I think it's to hold it in place. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm sure there's this strap here. I think it's to hold the whole thing in place so it doesn't lift. So I'm gonna get that on. And there is a clip that goes all the way down. Oh, here. You let this go, and then you clip it in place. Perfect. And like that. I'm gonna use my paddle. I feel like this kayak is gonna be pretty fast because it's so small, and it should be good. Let me just try, see if my distance is correct. I feel like I'm a bit too close, but I don't know. And I drop this. How do you do? There we go. We are down. Cool. And it moves both ways. Yes, I am very close. I might have to move it back. I do have stuff on the way. Let me see if I can get this out. Just one back should be alright. Actually, I think this is for the seat. There it is, yes. This is not for the... This is so the seat doesn't lift as you're trying to paddle. So, I did have the same problem with my Van Hunks where the seat will lift. So I put some more tie downs on it and it fixed the problem. Do this opposite. Let's fix it. And I'm trying to figure everything out here too, so bear with me. That's my first time on it. I did rehearse trying to put all the stuff on it yesterday just to make sure I'm not trying to put too much stuff in it. but I think we're good. All right, seat is secured now. I think I'm good. Okay. And we are paddling. Nice. All right. So far, so good. The seat's pretty comfortable so far too. Let's see how it goes in a few hours. This is another different thing. So this right here actually goes left and right. It's different from my Van Hunks where it goes up and down, and sometimes you get confused. But sun's nice and bright right now. It is cold, but not that cold. We should be all right once the sun is all the way up. There is one. There might be one. Hang on. There is one. Okay, cool. I did not see that before. So we'll be good. So it goes right here on that, and there's a bungee, and it goes over. And no holder in place like that. Cool. All right. Get this pull out of the way. You just gotta get a little bit of creative, but this is under $1,000 for a paddle kayak, which is pretty good, you know. The perception that I use with the motor, that is almost $900, and it does not have foot paddles on it. So this is a bargain. And if you get something that has the paddle, sometimes just the prop drive is about $800. So this is almost like half off, because you're getting the prop drive and the kayak for the same price. It's a good starter if you want to get into kayak fishing and don't want to use a motor. The tide is ripping right now. It's going out. I don't think I'm gonna need to paddle. I'm just going now. That's great. But at the same time, I probably won't get anywhere with my foot paddles. And today there is a small craft advisory, which is going to be challenging to get across the channel, the main area. So I'm not even sure I'm going to go there. I might just stay on this side. There's a northeastern wind blowing at like 16, 17 miles per hour today. It should be all right now because they're both going the same way, the wind and the tide. But later on, once the tide start coming in, it should make a lot of ripples, and it's going to be challenging to be anywhere. Yeah, I've never seen it this low. Like you can see all the oysters under the bridge right now. Huh? If I find a deep hole, I'm sure there'll be fish there, because it's probably the only place they can be. Another thing this thing does not have is rod holders up front. So you have to install your own. That's why I got this one in here. But you have two on the back. So I mean, if you have 2 rods, you should be all right. I'm just spoiled. With like coming in with like 4 rods. Yeah, that's a good turn on that. All right, now we're against wind and tide. Let's see how it does. It gets a little heavier, of course, but you move. You can see it by that dock there, how fast I'm moving. Against wind and tide, hey, that's pretty decent. And it's not heavy at all. Okay, I like it. All right, guys, so I already got my flag loose. So that's probably something to be careful with if you're using yak attack stuff. I'm sure they probably make a different holder for it, and I'm sure like Moken probably makes their own holders too, which are a little bigger, because these rails are very thick and wide. It's not like a regular rail, so you probably need something a little bit bigger to fit on that. So the flag already came loose, so I had to take it off. And now I'm keeping an eye on everything else just to make sure I don't lose like my camera or my rod holder or anything like that, to make sure I'm tying it up, everything. So just something to keep your mind in. I have managed to get out without getting stuck, but barely. So we're drafting about, I want to say 16 inches of water, maybe even a little bit more. So anything shallower than that, you will get stuck. So just keep that in mind when you're on this. But today is very low, so most places and most of the times too, it doesn't get this low, so you should be all right with that. Where are you? Yeah. Nope. Not fooling them. This is way too close. I gotta figure out a better way to put this on. Almost feels like putting it all the way up front. Come on, somebody attacked my lure. I can't even throw a paddle tail because it would just get stuck. It's too much grass. All right, well. Can't believe they're not attacking my lure. Okay, let me try this. It might be better. Hey, hang on. Let me put this down. There. Oh no. Oh, that's fine. Might hold me in place a little better if I put that down. I guess that's right on the way though, but at least it's not on my way and not casting on it, hitting my rod on it. There's a weight there. Yeah, come on. Oh, he didn't get it. Okay, at least he went for it. I wish I had clips today. That's probably something smart to have today. If you only got one rod, it's probably smart to have clips so you can just like unclip your lure and put a new one instead of having to cut it off and then tie a new one, cut it off, put a new one. I mean, with the shrimp and the paddle tail, it would be okay because I just use the same jig head. But if I want to put a top water, then I have to like cut it off. All right, and the second lure I'll be using today is the Slam Shady 2.0 on this. I think this is a 1/4 ounce jig head. Feels like a 1/4 ounce, but it looks just like the 1/8 I had, but I think it's a 1/4 ounce. So got this on that. And that will be the same jig head I'll probably use for the shrimp later on. And one problem I'm having is that because I only brought one rod, I brought my topwater rod, which is probably my stiffest, fastest rod. And I'm casting now. I just switched to 1/8 jig head with the paddle tail, and I cannot feel anything. I mean, I'm sure I'll feel it when the fish hits, but like normally I use a very light rod to troll because I can feel the vibration of the lure on it, and I know if I still have a tail on it or not, or if I'm, you know, getting tiny bites. With this big rod here, I can't feel anything. Only thing I feel it is when it gets stuck on grass, and that's it. Here we go again. Man, just because you can't go fast doesn't mean you should. Right here, there's like small boats fishing there. There's me on the kayak. There's another small boat fishing there. And this guy just went by ripping, and like he's making like 3-foot waves basically behind his boat. It's not even like a regular wake. It's like, why are you always in a rush, man? Enjoy the day, enjoy the view, and pay attention to people around you. That's the most important part. And he's just like throwing everybody out. It's like there was a pontoon next to him, like roughing too, because he kept like, he tried to pass him and just like wiped him out on a pontoon. Imagine me. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, come on, there's reds. Get it? Yeah. Got it? Oh no. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Oh shit, there's a giant shark. No. Leave it. Leave it. Let me try to get you. Oh, he ate half of it. Good Lord, I got taxed. Damn it. I did not see that shark coming in from anywhere. Completely taxed. Look at this guy. Sorry, buddy, I didn't see you there. I didn't see that shark. Ah, screw you, shark. That wasn't cool. Man, that's not cool. I've been like roaming around the whole day here, trying to find reds. When I found them, shark comes for an easy meal. All right, I'm gonna venture on the other side. The wind's gonna stay the same. And we were on like a dead low tide until now. So the water should start moving soon. That means we might be getting some more bites. And then the other side might be a little bit better. And then by the time I come back, this side should have water. And I'll have the tide to help me back too. And right, okay, here's something. Where is bottom? Could be bottom. Nope. Well, can say they didn't put a live fish on this boat today. Lizard fish, little one. Alrighty. Oh, it's a fish. Little trout. Not so little, but oh, okay. It made it into the boat. Didn't take a picture, but that's fine. I see stuff right in the middle. It could be mullet, it could be reds, or it could be something floating. I can't tell. What? I think it's mullet. It's too small. Yeah, it's too small. Oh no, it's a manatee. It's just the ripples. I couldn't like tell. He's like, what are you doing? Trying to catch me. What are you doing here, dude? Super windy. That's 2 or 3 actually. Oh no, there's too many of them. Oh, they put a bunch of clouds and I can't tell if they're here or not. Don't bump me, man. Seriously, I don't need that right now. Okay, just making sure. I don't need to get bumped right here. Okay, I think that's it. All right. Okay, got fish. Let's go. Where are you? All right. Decent trout. Oh, came off too. Okay. Today's one of those days, and it looked like it was deep hook, and it still came off. That's good. At least I didn't have to do it. All good. We'll find another one. Okay, all right. That's something. It's not big, but I think they got him. Oh, another one of these guys. They keep coming. They're so hungry. Boom. Oh wow, what is that? That's crazy. I never see so many bait fish going. Let me get there. They're like going at it. Let's go. Get back. That was like 1,000 bait fish going at it at the same time. Yeah, come on. It's a jack, man. Really? That's gonna be a snook. Get back here. You guys always confusing me. Well, there's one thing this boat doesn't have. It's a nice deck. Oh, I'm gonna get you out of here. Alright guys, this is my last spot here. It's just a little check, to be honest. I'm right next to the kayak launch, and it's pretty warm now, but the water is kind of cool. I just want to see if there's fish here already. I'm pretty sure later in the year, when it comes like November, late November, December, we're gonna start seeing fish here. But since we're having a little bit of a cold front coming in and the water's cooled off a lot, I want to make sure I'm not going all around trying to find fish outside when there's fish in here. Hey, if you don't give it a go, you'll never know. I'm getting good at this rhyming things. Alright, nah. I think it's still too hot. So at least I won't feel bad that did all this paddling outside. Alright guys, I'm back. Got this bad boy back in one piece, and this is my overall experience with it. First thing, the seat. This is a very important thing in kayaks because you're sitting on that for hours. A seat's very comfortable. I did have my cushion on it. I like to have that anyway. It's just because I like to sit a little bit higher. Sometimes I even put one of those throwable devices, those pillows. Sometimes I put that to prop me up a little bit so I can see it better if I'm sitting down. And then so that's why I put that on. I should have not put that on because, you know, I needed to try the seat, but I wanted to catch fish, right? So I wanted to be a little higher. Anyway, the kayak is stable. I stood up. I'm about 200 pounds. I stood up on it with a lot of ripples. I was able to stand up. I did not want to stand up for too long because, you know, I'm not used to it. I'm sure once you start going, you get the hang of it and you'll be fine. But, you know, if it was calm, I would probably be fine just standing up today for the first time. But I did not want to risk, so I didn't do it. What this kayak lacks right now is a little bit of storage space. I'm sure you have like 4 rails on it, so I'm sure you can you know, put a lot of stuff on it if you want. You can put your cup holder. I'm surprised that it doesn't have a cup holder. I feel like a lot of the kayaks, even those Lifetime ones, they have a little cup holder. This one does not. You have to buy one and put it on the rail if you like. And there's not, you don't have a lot of deck space. I'm all the way on the back here. So if you see, I'm on the one before the last little groove on my seat. That means like there's only maybe like 3 more inches to like pull the seat back, and you still don't have a lot of deck space. So if you're doing fishing and you catch something big, it's gonna be a little bit cramped to put the fish in, but you should be fine. You should be all right with it as long as you're you know, are able to balance yourself and do all that. The prop is great, super smooth. I went about 5-6 miles today. My legs are okay. You know, I just haven't paddled in a while, so I'm gonna need to stretch. Other than that, it's a very good kayak if you're starting in kayak fishing and you want to do something a little bit cheaper. You know, don't want to spend like 3-4 grand on a kayak. This is a good way to start. see if you like it. You could probably bring more rods. I only brought the one because I wanted to challenge myself today, but you could probably bring at least 2. You could probably make it with 4. I would not, because it would be on the way. 3 to me would probably be the max, because you can put 2 in the back and then put 1 in a rod holder up front, the one that you'll be using it, and then nothing will be on your way. So I think that's a good way to do it. If I do this again on this kayak, that's probably how I'm gonna bring 3 rods and just have them in the back, and then put the net in the middle there. But everything else is fine. Everything else looks really good. I like it. It's so light. That's the best part. If you can't carry a lot of weight, if you want to try to put it on top of your truck or your car, that's a very lightweight kayak. So it's a nice one. Plus I really like having the little wheel in the back, instead of like just dragging the back of your kayak on the dirt or like oyster bars and stuff like that. That really helps. I like that. So overall, it's a very good kayak. I really enjoyed it. You'll probably see me again doing this on this kayak, especially if it's not this windy and I can actually go and move around and actually stay in one place. So hopefully we'll get one of those days soon and I can try that again. All right, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and like it, and then I'll be back here soon, probably on my other kayak, but trying to catch some more fish. Tight lines.